All right. This is completely died back. Well, almost completely. And a lot of them are showing signs of yellowing, except for maybe these ones over here. So I'm ready to get these potatoes out of the ground, and I got a little black bucket over here. I'm hoping. I think it was about 4 or 5 potatoes that made up all these plants. So if I fill this bucket, that'd be awesome. So I've never done this before, so I'm just gonna start pulling up plants and see what happens. Okay, there's the roots. And hopefully, oh, there's a grub.
Wow.
Ah, there's one.
Hey.
There's a dirt ball. Oh yeah. Nope. Trick. It's a dirt ball. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Wow.
I'm gonna try to just use my hands so I don't damage any of these. It's pretty loose because when I planted these, I tilled it really well. There's a couple more. There's like a flap of skin on this one. It's weird. Big one. I'm not really sure how far down to go, and there's a lot of plants, so. I can see now why people grow these things in bags. Next year, I'm going to plant them all in cotton bags, or not cotton. I'm not sure what they make them out of, but they're bags about this big. And then you just cut the bag down the side and spill all the dirt everywhere. Well, this video is going to be really long if I keep doing it like this, so I'm going to come back after I've gotten maybe a few more of these done, and I'll show you how many we've gotten. Alright, so I finished one row. I have 1, 2, 3 to go, and I got that many potatoes. I'm going to count. One massive one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And if you want to count this little tiny baby one, there it is. It looks like the stems are, connected here, and then at the very bottom there's like a little knot, and then a bunch of roots coming out of that. So I think that's where the seed potato was, and then the seed potato either rotted away or just was food for the plant, and it makes this little knot on the bottom, and then each one of these has a potato hanging off of it, just like this little baby one right here. So this plant had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 potatoes on it. And instead of digging throughout the whole trench, it's probably a better idea to locate where the bottom of the stem is and just dig to try to find this. And then, the potatoes are probably within, 8 inches of that, just from what I've guessed so far. So I got 3 more rows to do, and I'm expecting probably to have about the same. I might not do that last row because it's not very yellow yet. It's still a little bit green. But I'll keep working at it. I'll come back to you. Thought I'd show you about how deep these things go. Right, right here is ground level, and I dug a trench when I planted these. It's kind of hard to tell on the camera, but I probably dug about 6 to 8 inches down. Right here is ground level, so it goes up to here. And then once the potatoes got to be, you know, about 18 inches tall, I mounded up a bunch of dirt so that it would give some area for the potatoes to grow in. And I dug a little trench right here, or a tunnel, so you can kind of see, like, here's the top of the mound, and right here is about ground level, and right there is some potatoes. So there's one. It's a good example. Right here is where it sticks out of the ground, and so it goes down, and then it grows these little potatoes. It goes down further than that, actually, but it seems like the majority of the potatoes are at about ground level. So I'm really glad that I hilled these potatoes, because like I said, the majority of the potatoes are right at ground level. And from what I've heard is if you let potatoes get exposed to the sun, it creates a toxin. So if you do grow potatoes and you don't want to hill it, just keep an eye out for potatoes that are exposed to the light, and just put a little bit of dirt on top of them. That'll keep them from getting you sick. So that's that little ball that I was talking about at the bottom, where it sends off all its little shoots. I don't think there's any more in this one. So from just that one plant that was in the back, I got this little pile of potatoes. This little guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's probably double what I bought. And I still have 2 more rows to go. So let's add these to the bucket. This little pile here is from one of these plants. I think since these were kind of green, they still had some potatoes growing. So like this little guy right here, that would have become a potato if I let it go. Who knows, maybe it would have, maybe it wouldn't have. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 off of this one. There's another little potato that would have grown bigger if I had let it, but I'm impatient. This is a good example of how it grows on the bottom. Add these ones to the bucket. And it looks like I'm almost full. Yeah, that's just 2 rows. So I gotta do that row and that row. So I'll be back. So this side's yellow and that side's green. When I planted these, some of these seeds, the seedling potatoes, some of them shot up just 1 sprout, some of them shot up 2, and some of them shot up 3. So I'm kind of interested to see the difference between just 1 shoot and multiple shoots, if there's bigger potatoes or more potatoes, or little tiny guy. I'll lose that one. What? Ouch. There we go, there they are. 2. So that's about ground level right there. And I can kind of feel, I didn't loosen up the entire ground, I just did a trench of loose soil, so I can kind of feel like where the side is. Right in the middle is all loose. 3. Alright, so I wanted a full bucket and I got overflowing buckets, so that's good. And I got some pretty good sized ones and a lot of little ones. But carefully dump these out. Yep. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 83, 84, 85 potatoes, and I'm probably missed some, so I'll probably have some volunteers next year, and I won't be sad about that. So out of about, I think it was 4, maybe 5 of these, I got 85. So I'd say that's a pretty good harvest. Kind of want to break one of these open. So come on in close, and I'll show you. Let's go underneath the light because it's getting kind of dark out. Oh, well, it didn't break open, but you can tell I took some of the skin off. It's like bleeding purple. Yeah, so there's my harvest, and thanks for watching.